starting them from a dead start.
And there goes the 66 bus, quickly picking up some momentum and speed. And looking to be the leader coming out onto the oval. That's going to be Scary Gary there in the red, white, and blue.
Get a nice advantage over the Steps bus and Scott, and then Justin in the JH bus.
He's swinging that thing.
Summit in the yellow bus, moving up to fourth. The JH bus going way up the racetrack there in turn number 3 for the oval. And already starting to see some separation.
We might have our first test here at the intersection. Here they come down, coming through the infield. The 66 holding up just a little bit.
And that's going to allow the Steps bus to close back in. We got a battle for the lead. Beauty of the school bus figure 8 racing, you don't always necessarily need to watch the leader. You got to scan throughout the speedway. Look where the gaps are going to be. Look where the openings are going to be. See where the buses are kind of cluttered together like they are right now.
It's good for right now, but as the laps wear on, you'll start to see more and more separation throughout the pack.
But a great battle for the lead right now in the red, white, and blue bus with Scary Gary and Scott in the Steps bus. Couple buses headed in the wrong direction, headed towards the back. The JH bus started up in the 3rd spot, already drifted back to that 8th now.
And there you see, kind of crossing through the center there, looked like the Beast Mode bus having a little bit of trouble getting going. The Papa Smurf bus looks like it's a little bit slow going through the intersection, giving the leaders the opportunity to cross. In figure 8 racing of any form, the leader is supposed to have the right of way. And the lap down buses have to typically yield to the other buses, but sometimes that's easier said than done. I've seen a collision before here in the center section that caused such a crash that the bus flipped over. The engine of the bus flew out, but the driver was able to pop out safely and was able to continue on. We've seen some pretty big hits before. Are we going to see that here tonight? Leaders stacking up. They're getting 3 wide, trying to navigate back out onto the track.
Now you see kind of how the complexion of the race has started to shift a little bit, and the buses that were kind of bunched together earlier have now kind of spread out a little bit further. Good battle brewing here with the Steps bus. Good battle for the lead. We got a 4-bus breakaway up front. Ooh, getting close there. Here's David Kidd in that KO3 bus, new leader. Looking around the Steps bus. And they're coming to the cross flags this time by. They're going to be halfway home. Oh, tough on the brakes there. Not a lot of room to get through. Ooh. Close calls by multiple buses there.
Not trying to.
Right now, the KO3 bus being driven by David Kidd showing the way. The bus is moving all over the place. Not as much room down there in the pad as you might think as they kind of narrow up as you have to make your way back out onto the oval. You've got to be, can't be more than 2-3 wide is pushing it. Really good battle up here for the lead. KO3 in the Steps bus. Even going at it. And they got company behind them. Oh, contact! contact in the corner with the steps bus. Big time hit, you can hear it all the way up here. Are all the tires still up? I don't think so. It's going to cost one of our front-running buses.
Busted tire. Busted the tire.
Nasty Nate having issues over there in the red 84 bus, and that's going to kind of change things up a little bit up the front. You hear the tires squealing. A lot of the field is really starting to kind of close in and tighten up here. And coming out of turn number 4 from the oval down into the intersection, just 2 laps to go, but that's 4 more times through the intersection. Back up on the ovals, turns 1 and 2. As they're all bunched up, battling it out for the race lead here in the closing laps. They'll be coming to 1 lap to go this next time by. Who is it going to be? AJ showing them the white flag as they come out of turn number 4. The KO3 bus of David Kidd looking to try to bring it home. Back out onto the oval, looking to try to pull away from the steps bus driven by Scott, but Scott not giving up. Here they come down through the intersection. Clear path and able to get through. And back out onto the oval one more time. Here comes the steps bus, going to give it one more try. And out of turn number 4, it's going to be the KO3 of David Kidd getting the win over Scott in the steps bus. And here they come back through the line here to cross. Oh, got together, contact. Somehow, some way, able to get through that with minimal damage. Going for it all the way to the very, very end to try to secure the win in the school bus figure 8 race as the buses make